Volca Keys. I'm going to show you a little bit about recording and programming on the Korg Volca Keys. But first, I'm going to show you what happens when you turn it on. Yes, these lights are cool, but importantly, here's your battery level. That's really awesome. You can record with the Korg Volca Keys, and you can record in real time with the Korg Volca Keys. But unlike the other Volcas, the Korg Volca Keys, because it doesn't do step programming per se, it gives you a metronome. So let's turn that on. Okay, so let's just press record and play. And there you go. Now you've created your recording. And you're free to do whatever you want in regard to, whatever performance activity you would like to engage in. And you can do it. I did it in poly. You could do it in unison. Let's try that. And so on. As you may have noticed in one of those recordings, between recording, I switched the pitch. And when you do that, you can actually record at whatever pitch you have set to. You can't change the pitch of that which you've already recorded, but you can change the pitch and then record something at a different pitch. And that's pretty cool. I want to show you motion sequence because maybe you want to record something and you want your knob twiddling to be within the recording. So I'm going to show you that with this sequence. Let's turn off the metronome, as cool as it is. Let's turn off the delay. Okay, so then say I want to record a motion sequence. What I would do is, we have motion sequence on, you turn it on by pressing function, and then hitting this first thing. Okay, let's press record and see what happens. Okay, what you may not know is happening right now is that it's chopping that motion up into steps. So the changes that I made to the cutoff frequency are quantized by the steps. That may not be what we would like. So what you can do is turn on the smooth. It's not particularly evident here. I suppose there are ways I can make it more evident. But now that is a smooth, that's the smooth sound that I originally did when I turned the knob. Here, let's try it again. We'll clear it. I'll do something a little more extreme. Okay, we'll try it again. Let's clear that. Whoops. Okay, it's clear. Now we'll record it again. Okay, now that's perfectly reproducing what I played. Here's what happens if we turn the smooth off. Can you hear that kind of sample and hold sort of feel? That is the filter settings being quantized to the steps. And by turning smooth on and off, you can control whether that happens or not. It's kind of a subtle thing in this particular instance. There's probably a way I could do it that would be a lot more evident, but that's basically what that does. So you have the ability, and it's not just filter cutoff, and there's a number of knobs that you can change, and those changes will be recorded. Okay, now we're going to talk a little bit about step trigger. Here's the sequence I've made for step trigger. Now what step trigger does is it starts triggering the envelope generator with each step. Right now there's a sustained note in this sound that is not re-triggering the envelope while it's playing, but we can change that by turning on step trigger. So then with every single trigger that comes from every single step, you get kind of effects like this. And remember that the filter is also envelope related, so you can turn that on. And it can happen here. We'll turn it off so you can hear the difference. Next, we're going to talk about tempo delay. Tempo delay is not a delay in tempo, but rather the forcing of the delay function to align with tempo, which is very useful. Let's see what sound we got going on here. So if we turn on the delay, it's possible to set the delay to something that is not in time with the sequence that you've recorded. Which is actually pretty cool. But if you would like to force the delay time to line up with the tempo of your sequence, you would press function and then click on tempo delay. Remember, this may include triple fields. But it just makes sure that any time setting that you have aligns with something that is in time with your sequence. And that is particularly cool. Like